I think with the productivity and security, the balance is that we need to be looking at enabling. So if there's any security technology that can be seamless, that's where you're going to get the win. Because yes, I think there's a huge, the pendulum has swung to the productivity piece and making sure that we're enabling the business and letting them do things quicker, being able to access data from anywhere and at ease, right? So yes, I think if we can make that technology seamless, so you actually have security and the right protections, but you also allow the people to get on with their job because they don't really want to be hindered in any way, that would be the right balance. But the challenge is in finding that. So a lot of times I think we let things slide, so you kind of move away from preventing things to, you know what, let me detect something and I'll address that issue after the fact. So we kind of need to change our mindset a little bit. If we tend to block, I can tell you security's credibility is going to be lost, and we're going to become less effective. I like it, when people come to me and say, I've seen this happening, it shouldn't be happening, and I want to bring it to your attention. I say, you know what, you don't have to. You've done your job. You've taken care of the issue. You don't even have to come and tell me. That's a culture we should be creating where people don't see security as, oh my God, they're here to hinder us or block us. And if I tell them, they're actually not going to allow me to do this. Versus what we say is, yes, you want to do this, great. This might not be the right way. Let us help you find another way that would address your requirement, but then meet the security requirements as well. So I think being part of the solution is key to maintaining that relationship and also making sure we're credible in the eyes of the business. You know what, it's a constant challenge, so awareness is a huge part, but one of the things we're looking at is to have more interactive type, training. But the other thing I'm promoting, and this is something I want to get to, is relationship managers within the security team. So, just like CIOs would have relationship managers, I think we need to get to a point where we understand the business. We understand, what the challenges are, what are their workflows, what are their needs in terms of exchanging information. So we're part of that discussion and we say, okay, you want to do this. How can we do that? Here's our point of view in terms of risk and security concerns, but I understand you need to do this. Let's do it this way. So we actually have claims, vendor management folks phoning us up and saying, we're dealing with this lawyer office, we need TLS in place. So they come to us every time they enter into a new contract, they hound us down to make sure communications are secure. That I think we have that with some business areas. We need to kind of extend that to some of the others. So I'm promoting within the team, but that's a challenge because it comes back to skill set. Yes, technical people are not relationship managers, right? So there's a bit of a challenge there. As much as I push the team to do that, it's not something they're comfortable doing. But I think that's where we need to get to. I'm actually within the infrastructure team. So what's interesting, and I suppose the reason why you see me talking about the user is, my peer is a service delivery manager. So we used to have what we called a healthy competition, or probably we had disconnected priorities, right? Security and service delivery doesn't really go hand in hand. But we've kind of got to a position where we actually do try to balance both. So he would be conscious of security as part of his service delivery. And for me, I go the extra mile to make sure the service delivery piece is addressed as well as security. So I think, that's why I've got that unique view, because we've kind of got that conflicting mandate.